When you're ready, Danilo Shaveiko, you have 3 minutes.
Good evening, Mr. President, distinguished council members. I just wanted to share a few words about fiduciary oversight of environmental dollars in this county. The energy tax brings in over $180 million, and that disappears into the general fund. Where does all that money go? Any environmental programs? I guess the new energy, climate, and compliance program, but that's like 1% of all that money raised. Where does the other 99% of it go? The same situation is with the water quality protection charge. It raises over $40 million annually. Yet how much of that money actually gets to improve water quality, manage stormwater, and restore impervious surfaces as promised? Not much at all, folks. Right off the bat, over $10 million is taken out for debt service, nearly a quarter of the total revenue. That's right. The highly predictable revenue from the water quality protection charge is used for interest payments to Wall Street. Why do we have to rent our own money? These projects should just be funded out of current revenue water quality. This is why we can't have nice things. Much of the remaining water quality money meant for capital improvement of our water quality infrastructure is used to fund the environmental protection operating budget. I understand some of the rationale, but the fact remains we're using capital funds for operating expenses. And of that money that remains after that, many of the projects don't actually improve water quality. Look for yourself in the budget documents for the rationale, justification, and the conservation of natural resources section. Flood control does not address water quality. Culvert construction and repair does not address water quality. A culvert is just a concrete pipe. How does it improve water quality? I'm not the only one that has these concerns. I see Montgomery County lost access to the state of Maryland water quality revolving loan fund dollars precisely because our projects do not meet the criteria. Do you think that the few pennies left are actually used to restore impervious surface and improve water quality? Well, we've spent the first MS4 permit cycle millions of dollars dredging ponds, and now we're doing these stream restorations that do nothing to address stormwater pollution at the source and do nothing for water quality or biological integrity. There's just no evidence for that. And so we're left with a tiny little portion of the money that was supposed to be spent for the purpose of improving water quality. And this is not just irresponsible, it leaves the county open to litigation, both by fiscal conservatives on the right and environmental activists on the left. And more importantly, you know, we used to hear scary stories about climate change and ecosystem collapse, but now we're living them. Last year, none of us could escape the smoke from the wildfires, and the Potomac River flows
are ask you to wrap up.
Down 80% for the year, and so we're in trouble and we need to act accordingly. Thank you for the time.
Thank you for your
President.
testimony. Our next speaker, Sean Punga.